back to my channel. Thank you all so much for coming back. We're back, we're here. It has been a laborious past couple of weeks and months just trying to acclimate, but I'm happy y'all have stuck with me. I know y'all have seen a bunch of TikToks and YouTube videos and Instagram stories about how to level up your style in quarantine. We all have been seeing these people with these clothes, these expensive clothes, these really great accessories and bags, and you're just like, how am I supposed to do this on a budget? Like, how do I fit into all of this? How am I supposed to build my wardrobe and start to look inwards and find more about my style on a budget throughout quarantine? And I've been wanting the same thing. I'm a college student, sure, we're working out here, but we're college students, we're trying to save money. And so I'm here to bring you all 5 major tips of how to build your styling wardrobe. I think fashion is a way to express yourself. You learn more about yourself, you feel comfortable within yourself, and if you really love what you're wearing, if it really coincides with your personal ethos, you can learn so much more about yourself and really grow and feel confident every day. It's so important for you all to know how to adequately build your style, to really know how you want to convey yourself and how you want to walk out into the world. So the first step in building your style is ideation. Really curate a collection of pieces and of styles that you really enjoy and that resonate with you. I know that you've gone on Instagram, you've seen the many ads, maybe some of your friends out here, paying ads for themselves, and you're like, oh wait, that's kind of cute, I kind of like that. Make sure to save that and curate these lists of images, of styles, and even further, maybe start to segment what those different styles are. Create a list for shoes, create an example for shirts and t-shirts. Curating these really targeted lists can really allow you to have a reservoir of information or things that you want to emulate in the near future. Step 2 is what I call the trend setter. When you're starting to curate these lists of things that really resonate with you and pieces that you really like, you want to make sure that you're noticing these different trends. So for example, maybe you have a list of different sneakers and shoes and you recognize, wow, I really enjoy sneakers. Maybe there are particular colorways and patterns and textures. Maybe you see a particular type of suit and you recognize, wow, I really like that houndstooth pattern and I really want that to be incorporated inside of my wardrobe. Drawing these connections between these disparate types of styles and textures and fits and cuts of the clothing you enjoy really can allow you to hone a bit more into the more nuanced and specific things about styles that you like. So really picking up on those smaller things there and why you're liking those things, the cut of them, the fit of them, the shape of them, the texture, and all those different nuances that goes into a certain piece can really allow you to recognize, wow, okay, I see that this type of style is for me and something I would like to explore a bit further. I really want to stress that this is a continuous process. So as you're starting to recognize trends, it's not like you're just jumping from 1 to 2. No, you're gonna keep on ideating, you're gonna keep on, fulfilling and creating these different pages that suit your interests, because you have to recognize style is evolutionary. You're always gonna be, finding something new. There's always going to be new things released. There's always going to be something that sparks your interest that's different from what you had before. So you really want to make sure you're keeping these lists updated. To step 3, and that is back to basics. So now we're actually going to be working on when you're purchasing clothes, you're going out into the world, you're looking at these different websites. These are the things that you should start to purchase to really build the foundation of your wardrobe. Like, oh my god, something like the Diane or something like the Vivienne Westwood pearl necklace, or oh my god, this bandana jacket is so cool, it's fire, oh my god, I need to get these types of shoes. But you recognize, you buy them, you wear them, you're like, oh, okay, I wear them once, I liked it then, but it's not really transferable to different seasons. And that's really the problem that I think a lot of first-time stylers and first-time people who are really interested in fashion encounter. You recognize that a lot of the small pieces, those single pieces that you buy, are either too flashy or just too trendy and don't really suit your overall wardrobe. And it's something that you wear once and then discard. Your white sneakers and your kind of really minimal and earth tone types of clothing, whether it's, your dark colored denim, getting a light colored denim, a black pair of denims, and all these different pieces that are just a bit more minimal and basic and can really give you that versatility in your styling. I think when you're first building your wardrobe, thrift stores can be really difficult because if you don't have a sense of how your personal style is and what pieces fit on you, if you're going into a wardrobe that often isn't curated for a particular type of aesthetic, it can be really difficult for you to pick a piece and know how it fits with the other items. So I think following these steps following the back to basics first, and maybe looking at stores like Zara, looking at the H&Ms, looking at the Uniqlos, and other different types of style stores, ASOS, that carry these different basic pieces, basic yet elevated pieces, can be really, really important before heading to that thrift store. Fourth step is going to be evaluation. Now you have to be really reflective. Now you really want to look at those nuanced things, and as you're wearing the clothes, how does it make you feel? Are you comfortable? Do you like the fit? Do you like, the patterns and the designs? Do you think it makes you taller? Does it make you shorter? Do you think this style really flatters your skin tone? Does it flatter a certain area that you really want to accentuate and you're really confident about? Does it make you feel just empowered? And that is going to be so important throughout this step. You really want to make sure that you're being attentive to those details. Now, since you've built up a wardrobe of basics that you can always refer to and restyle and still look a bit elevated, now you can start to really buy, different statement pieces that you may wear once or twice or at different occasions, but now you feel comfortable knowing that because you always have those basic pieces that can complement those statements, and you don't necessarily have to rely on those statements to be, a consistent part of your wardrobe, and that may consistently clash with what you're wearing. Maybe look at some of the certain trends of your favorite influencers or internet personalities or content creators and seeing what they're wearing and seeing if it resonates with you, and see if you can incorporate that within your style seamlessly. And that's gonna be so, so important, that seamless incorporation, and adding some spice, adding that personal element, but still really making it a seamless addition to your wardrobe. All of these steps are going to be continuous. As you're starting to spice things up, you're still going to be putting different pieces inside of your catalog, still saving different pieces, putting it on Pinterest, having your boards. All that's going to be so, so important, just making sure that your style is continuously evolving as you are, because we are, we're people that continuously have different interests. We like different people. We may drop someone because it's, they may not be good for us. And that's the same thing with style. Be susceptible to change. See something, you're like, oh, it's kind of interesting, but this is really different from what I normally do. Be open to it. Try to think of how you can incorporate it, because that's really how you learn new things about yourself and really continue to develop your wardrobe in ways that can be really eye-catching to others and make you feel so confident within yourself. I think so many conversations are going on right now about fashion, whether or not it's sustainable, and I think the biggest piece in us as consumers is making sure that whenever we're buying a piece, it needs to resonate with us. And it needs to be something that we're going to be wearing for a week, 2 weeks, months, years down the line. And that really starts with understanding what your style is and how you can continue to develop and repurpose the pieces that you already have in your wardrobe. So again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all tag me in your fits, because if you don't tag me, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, okay? We don't need a problem, okay? So thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.